This conference will now be recorded.
Hey, hello everyone. Very good morning to all. In last session, we discussed about the flex and we aligned the items. And still we have some more properties are there in the flex grid system, and let us discuss those properties. So in the last session, we seen hardly four properties only. That is one is going to be a flex property, that is a width of the property, and one more we seen display flex, flex wrap, and flex direction. So this is what exactly we seen. And one more thing, we can write these two properties in a shorthand way also. Like this, we can write. You can see there are two properties are there. We have flex wrap and flex direction. These two properties we can provide a property with a name called flex flow. You can use any one of the property. If you can use these two properties in place of it, it is a shorthand property. I can use row wrap. Yeah, we can use row wrap. So what is the first one is going to be direction, and second one is going to be the wrap. So this is how we can use this in the combination. I mean, what I want to tell you, even if you can see, you can see the output of the program now, and this is the output of the program. Even if you can remove these two properties, and if you can give this as a flex flow direction of the flex, nothing but whatever it may be, it is going to be a row and it is going to be wrap. We can write these two at a time by separating. Now you can see there is nothing difference in this. There is a shorthand property. Flex flow is the shorthand property for flex direction and flex wrap. You can use any one actually. So flex wrap and flex direction, and flex flow is a row wrap or column wrap. Now you can see, if you don't want this, you can make this as a column wrap. Now you can simply go with COLUMN, column wrap. Now you can see everything will be column wrap. You want to set column reverse, or you want to set some other, yeah, everything will be works properly. So I mean, simply what I want to tell you, if you are using these two properties, we can use this as a shorthanded way by using flex flow. Right, we can use like this also. This is exactly the flex flow. Now next we are going to talk about three important properties, that is all about align the content, center of the box or whatever it may be, and let us see how we can work with this and all. So now I'm just going to create one more layout. This is flex 3. Let me take a parent here. Always for working with flex there should be one parent, right? So let me take a class equal to blocks, and in this I'm taking block 1, block 2, block 3, or any more you want, you can take it, no worries about it. Exactly, block block class, sorry. Let us take a class equal to block. This is going to be 1, this is going to be 2, this is going to be 3. Just let me design this also. Now I'm going to take some styles for it. Now you can see style tag open, style tag close. Try to see. First, let me design the block. Block block. Let me set height height 100, width also 100 for the block. Just I'm setting, just only number is there, right? That's why I'm setting this exactly. Let me have some border if required. Border 1 pixel solid green. If you want, you can set some background color also. Background is going to be light green. I'm taking something called, this is exactly. Now can we go and check this, what is our output is going to be? And this is the output of, oh, it is not applied back. Something went wrong. Block, there should be dot in front of it, right? A class always represented by using dot. Now you can check this. Now this is the block we are able to see. If you want to align these three blocks side by side, definitely you have to take the blocks. Okay, this is the blocks. Now you can see dot blocks. For these blocks, I'm setting some background color. Okay, you can set anything, no worries about it. Hash ef. This is the background color. Now you can see the width is going to be 100%. Okay, If you want, you can set some padding also, 5 pixels. Right now you can just check this, all the content was inside the box. Okay, now if you want to align the items to side by side, what we need to do, we have to pass a flex property here. Now you can check this exactly. I am passing display flex. Display flex is a property. So this time I'm not writing any kind of wrap or anything. If you want, you can set a height also, right? For this uh, blocks HEIGHT. I'm just setting height also. You can see height is actually not required. That will be adjusted automatically based on the content. But I just want to set height as 300 pixels. Now you can see this is the content exactly. Where the items are there. Okay, items are aligned side by side, but all the items are on top left corner. Now you can see there are some more properties are there for learning the content. Now you can see those properties, all are flex properties, right. There is a property called justify content is a property. Justify content, this justify content property will work if there is a flex property. If without flex we cannot apply justify content. Now you can see there are a lot of values for this justify content. SPAC, space between, I am writing a property, space between is the property. So what is going to be happen? There are three blocks are there. There is going to be some space between the block and block. Can you see how the blocks are aligned? I mean, equally they distributed to the end of the box, and one is starting, one is at the end, one is at the middle. This is called space between. Between the elements, I want to get some space. Still, you want to take one more block 4? Yeah, you can take it one more block 4. Now you can check this. All the blocks are aligned something like this. So this is called, what is the thing, so if there is no space between property, then what is going to be happen, they will be aligned properly side by side. But what customer is saying that I don't want to align all the items in one place, I want to equally distribute the width. In this point of time we can use the property space between. So not only space between, you can see space around also we can use. Space around. Around means it will remove the around spaces. Now you can see the difference. We may not understand. Space between means element, gap between the element and element. Now if we can see space around, you can see space around all sides equal gap. All sides you can see left, right, and you can see right side also there is a equal gap. It may look like same gap. No, it is not having same gap. You can see I'm just inspecting on this. Now you can check this. If you can keep mouse on this, now you can see exactly, yeah, you can see the gap. A blue color is coming there, right? Exactly. If you can okay, let me move my darker down so that we can understand clearly. This is actual thing. If you can see there, you can see there is equal gap left side and right side. You may ask me, in the middle, sir, you are able to see more gap in the middle of 1 and 2. See, what is left side, right side also the same. For the second right side, second left side. For the third right side, that's why, see, what is the gap you are able to see in the left direction? Left direction, complete left. The same gap right side also, right? For the second box, left side and right side. So this is exactly space around is the property. Space around, space between and space around. You can see, you can toggle the properties here also. Now you can see I removed everything. Now you can see center, there is a property called center. Now you can see these are all the values. We can toggle like this end, so it is coming like this. Flex end, you can see by use flex and flex start are also properties, guys. You can see. Now you can go with flex end, flex start. You can check this, that is end. You can write with the flex start also. By default they will come from start. By default that is from start only. We don't want to do anything. If you want to make from end, we can go there and we can change the value. Now you can check this center and inherit, initial left, normal, revert, right, right, space around. This is exactly within space between. This is space evenly. Now you can see there is an even space between all the sides. You can see all sides same gap, left side and right side in the box and all everywhere. You can see the blue color box is having the same gap, space evenly. Now this is okay. Start, stretch, unset, okay. But some of the properties are not required, but don't worry. So here we can see mostly used properties is justify content, space between. Sometimes we can go with a space around also. or space evenly also we can go with. These are the three properties you can remember. Flex start, flex end also. If you want to start the content right side or left side, by default left side. If you want to go with the right side, flex end is a property. By using flex end property, content will be moved here. Or else we have flex direction. Flex direction, column, row reverse, something also we can give, right? Yeah, that's also okay. Now you can see. Now, but in this point of time, I am writing flex flow. Okay, let me write the flex flow. This is going to be row reverse, row reverse, and a wrap. I'm just taking the two properties. Now you can check this. Now you can see the content is like this: 1 2 3 4. This is all wrapped. So because of flex end property, this maybe even if you can provide, it is not working for a justify content. Now you can check this. Oh, it is going correctly the direction. Any one of the property is going to be work here. So flex flow, okay, flex direction, justify content. Always I use regularly this property, guys. Justify content is going to be space between is the property. We use it many times. This I cannot say exactly this is the most used one, but our requirement, its ultimate goal is our requirement. If you can set the width of the box is what is the width of the box? This now you can see I'm taking this as a flex 25%. Now you can see everything will be adjusted properly. Flex 25%. Now you can see all boxes are adjusted properly. So always when we are working with the flex width, you have to take into the flex. I think it will be always a good idea, right? Okay, this is nice. Now you can check this. Exactly, the boxes are going to be something like this. Okay, but I don't want to make this. Okay, let us go width as 100%, 100 pixels only. Yeah, this is exactly the thing. So now you can see flex direction, space between is a property. Okay. Now you can see align items next property. Now you can see by default, where is this? These are the thing. Align, 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 ITEMS, align items. I am writing a property called center. Align items, so center. Items aligning center. Can you see how they are aligned center? Exactly. So center means we may think exactly center of the screen, not exactly center of the screen. Now you can see how this is going to be done. So align items, align items to center. If you want to know all the values of this, you can come down, you can check here align items. So now you can see by clicking this what are the properties written align item center. You can remove this and you can see baseline, center, end, that is coming down, flex end, it is coming completely bottom, flex start completely coming. So like this we have some properties exactly, right? So some properties we can use here. Exactly, this is coming right exactly there. Flex end, flex start. So center, okay. Now you can see flex end. Now you can see flex start. You want to get only on the top. Exactly, some values we have to check like this. Flex start. And no, I want to make it exactly center. These are the three regular properties, regular values we can use for it exactly. Okay, it's all about good. Sir, I want to make this exactly center of the box, sir. Center of the box, exactly. So now this is the center, vertically center. No, I want to make horizontally center, vertically center. I mean exactly I want to keep on the center of the box. So how can we make it center of the box? I'm writing justify content, justify content, 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 content. I'm writing center property. And let me check this, what is going to be happen. Can you see? Exactly, it was center of the box. By see, if you want to make the content exactly like this, you have to write the both properties. There should be flex and there should be align items, there should be justify content center. Definitely, without this we can't do anything. See, even you can increase the height of the box. Now you can see my height is 300. Now I'm making 500. You can check this, the content is exactly center only. It doesn't change anything, right? The height may be affected to something. Exactly, this is going to be center exactly, guys. Now you can check this, how the content is going to be aligned properly in the center of the screen, right? So this is all about the justify content, align items to center, right? Exactly, align items and their values, respective values. These are the properties we can use for aligning the items properly, guys, right? Let us see some more properties we're having. there is one more thing, align content also, guys. Align content, sorry, I forget to tell you, align content, this is all about the content. Align content also having the same value, space between, space around, all the same we are having, space between. I'm taking this as a space between. Now you can just go and run the file. Now you can refresh the page. So I'm refreshing. Do you see any difference here? I didn't see any difference. Space between I written, and flex wrap display flex, and everything we can write here also. Let me write this flex wrap. So are we going to see any difference here? No. Flexor, because of writing this is exactly coming like this. Align content, space between, space around, something we can use it. Let me show you, but all the properties we cannot use at a time actually. So I will show you 1 minute for this. Let me write a small css for it. uh, Space align content, so we cannot write all together like this. Maybe it may not work for us. Let me remove this. Let me create a separate file for working with on the same. Okay, this is okay. My intention is here, how can we make the content exactly center of the box? Center of the box, whatever the width it may be, I want to make exactly center of the box. Now you can see I'm going to take one more here. Let us create a new file. Same content I want to keep here. All right, flex4 flex flex4.html is the file. So let me remove all the css properties. If you want, you can take some more, no problem. 5678, 567 and 8 up to is enough, I believe, right? So these are the blocks and something we are having. Let us see how we can write some properties to this. Now I'm taking dot blocks. First let me write the style for it, dot blocks. Right, one property, and check this, what is exactly the effect of the each and every property we are going to be get here. Display is a flex. Just I'm taking the flex. Now you can check this, all items. I didn't design anything to it. Now you can go and check this. I'm just running the file, and all items are 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, all are in side by side. Okay, now do one thing, we can design the block also, so that we will have a good idea. Just a block, just each and every block. So let me take some background color. Background is going to be hash f1 f1 f1. Just I'm taking some color. Width 100 pixels. Let me take 100 pixels width for every box. Let me set some margin also, gap between the box and box. Right, this is exactly the background color. uh, Text alig and text align center. Let me make the content center of the div. Now you can see center of the div. You can do, okay, we can write like this also. Line height, almost all 80 pixels I'm providing you. Okay, this is how the box will be displayed, guys. Line height, this is, I'm not using height property, line height I'm using. And let me add some size for the font size is going to be 25 pixels. I'm just providing you. Okay, this is all the done. Now you can see let me set some height also for it, height height for better preview. So I'm taking this as a 500 pixels. Background color also, if you can set hash f, okay, light green. Let me set this as a light green, light green. Okay, just you can see this is exactly the thing. Can we see the height of the content is also the box line height we set earlier. Okay, because of we didn't provide any height to the parent. Now I provided height to the parent. That's why it is coming like this. Okay, right. Do one thing. So, but this is not looks good for me. But it is occupying completely height. This is the problem we are having. So earlier we seen the box size, right? So without having height, now you can see what you did, what you seen there. Now you can see this is actually I want to see the box 1 2 3 4, but because of height providing, it is getting like this. So in this, now you can see. Now I'm going to take align, align, align content, align content, align content, content, align content is going to be space between BW en, space between, refresh the page. Okay, now you can add the flex wrap also. I think it is a combination we have to use. Flex, flex wrap. Now you can see both the properties we have to use, guys. Here sometimes it may not work for one property. We have to use the, see now earlier I want to align the content exactly center of the box. We have to use flex. Without flex, we can't do anything. First, flex should be there. After flex, we use it align item center, justify content center. That's why the content was center. In this point of time, you are using align content and flex only. This is how the combination will be like this, guys. Just remember it, right? If you can write space around, space between, and everything, we can write the properties here. Space around, space around also we can write exactly. This is going to be something content only. It is not all about the thing. Stretch, we can write stress also. We can write stress, stretch we can write. So this is stretched. Earlier by default behavior is stretch only. So space around, space between, align content center, center center. Just I'm using all the properties. This is center. So like this we can write the properties, guys. Align content, flex start, flex end, flex, flex start. All are the values. Now you can see that is start. And if you can write end, now you can see the content will be at the bottom. And exactly the content was going to be centered. Perfect centering, I told you already. What is the thing we have to use there? All right, in interviews also they will ask us, can you write a css to make the content exactly perfect centering? Perfect centering in the sense, all sides, the height of the box may increases, may decreases, but the content should be aligned properly. In this point of time, display flex, simply to the parent element, always display flex. What is the thing we have? Justify, justi, justify content, content, content center, and align item center. This is one of the common question people will ask us in interview, guys. So how can we make the content center exactly center of the box, right? Exactly. This is also going to be center. Align item, sorry, align center entity. What is the meaning of it? Align items, sorry. Align items to center, and the flex should be there. Without flex we cannot make anything. There should be flex. After flex is there, then only these properties will be work. Without flex property, they won't work for us exactly, right? So this is what exactly the aligning the content in the thing. And one more thing, we can order the elements also, guys. So there is a property called order property. By using this order property, we can order the values. But how we can order it? This order is very different thing. We cannot write this in the css exactly. Now you can see, I will show you here in the same manner, in the same file I'm taking you. So the same properties, display flex, align items, if you want you can take it, background color, okay. So this is all about the thing. Now you can see little bit I'm changing the elements. There is a property we have to apply. The property is going to be style. Here you can see style, style equal to, we have to apply order, order colon 5. I'm taking order colon 5. You can see that this is the first div, na? This is the first one. Now you can see order 5, I set it. Now you can see what happened. Order 5 means what is going to be happen, but you have to set order for every element, then only it will be looks proper. Now you can see order 1, order, okay, let me take the same for this also. I want to take order 1 for this, same I believe. I want to take this for order 6. Okay, or else we can take only 4 divisions. I'm taking, guys, don't worry. Just you can take 4, no problem. So this is going to be 4. This is going to be 2. Okay, 2, 2. Let me make it, this is going to be 1 and this is going to be 4. Sorry, this is going to be 3 now. Okay, let me make 3. But order is actually 1, 2, 3, 4. But I added a property 1. So this is actually my intent is here. 3 should come first. 2 should be 2 only, and 3 should be 4, and 1 should be 4. Now you can check this. Now you can see 3 2 1 3 2 4 1. What is the order you provided here? 3 2 4 1. The content is coming like this. This is 3, this is 2, and this is 4, and this is 1. Exactly the order you set it there, na, the same order we are getting here. So this is what exactly we can do, right? Flex and right, you want to make flex start, yeah, you can go with flex start. That is going to be exactly. So this is the order is a property, flex is a property. By using flex we can set the width of the element, right? Exactly, yeah, the width of the element also we can set by using exactly flex, right? Exactly. So these are the things, guys, here, all about the flex grid system. Okay, but now next concept we have to talk about the media query, css media query. Just you can see very little, almost all 6 to 7 properties we can use in the flex. We can create very good layouts. We can create very good layouts, guys. I'm saying you one more time, what are all the assignments as of now we did it, right? So try to implement the same assignments using flex grid system. Okay, try to implement the same by using flex, so that you will get complete idea. So to whom we have to apply the thing and all. So I want to give you one small assignment also. Now by this assignment should be completely done by using flex grid system only. Let me show you one of the assignment one student got in his company as an assignment. Let me show you that assignment also to you. And I don't want to ask you to do the complete assignment. You can do some small part of the assignment. Okay, let me open the assignment. This is the wireframe diagram they given to her, and this is the assignment she has to complete, and she has to send the code to them. Exactly. So can you see this is the layout? If you want, I will share with you this layout also, but don't worry, after doing layout I will tell you. Guys, this is the layout you have to create. This layout you have to done by using completely grid system. Okay, a reflex grid system. Okay, take the same screenshot. You can see the content exactly once again you want. So I'm taking the screenshot here. You can do this blocks, 3 blocks. You can see the content, but you have to done this by using flex only. As it is, guys, the design and all, everything should become there as it is, as we expected. So now you can take the same, guys, here. Let me save this. I think you can take the print screen quickly. Take print screen and complete that assignment as well. There is an image under the bottom. These blocks are looks very nice, but you have to make it properly by using flex grid system. Keep it in mind. Flex grid system. Don't use display inline block. Completely use flex and try to complete this task. Okay, right. This is the flex assignment, guys. I think you hope, right? You taken that assignment now. I mean, print screen from your system and save this into paint and do and complete your assignment. Okay, 1 minute, let me check, is there any. Later I will give you some more assignments also, so that you will get complete clarity. Okay, so right now you can just do this. Take this first of all, print screen and complete this assignment. Okay, right. Here you can see left right arrows also, you have to complete left right arrows also, right? There are 2 buttons are there, left arrow and right arrow. They are in the circle, right? You have to do the same job, guys. Okay, right. So this is the layout you have to complete. Okay, let us see how many of you by tomorrow. And next concept is going to be media query. So the next we are going to, oh, media queries. Before going to this, I have to talk about transitions and transformations. And once everything is done, then we can go for, all right. All right. What is the transformation? What is the meaning of transformation? Anybody have an idea? What exactly CSS transformation of the transition? What exactly transforming the shape, guys, here simply says, here we have generally some types of transformations, 2D and 3D, 2D and 3D transformations, 2D and 3D transformation. what is the, but actually we will say 3D, but we cannot see the third dimension generally. Okay, but when it is animating, we can see the third dimension also, so that we will see some examples on the 3D, so that you will get more clarity, right? What is 2D, what is 3D? Two dimensions, and it simply says x-axis and y-axis, x and y. And what is 3D? X, y, and z. Three axes are there. But z-axis you can't see. Z-axis always in the back direction. Always we can see y-axis and x-axis only. Right. So always remember, x denotes horizontal, HORI, horizontal way, and y denotes vertical, whatever it may be, vertical direction. We can see vertical and we can see horizontal, but we cannot see diagonal. Diagonal in the sense behind the scenes, guys, for a box actually. I cannot explain you clearly uh, because we don't have any board here to do. Right. Okay. Don't worry. That is the always behind the scenes, the third axis, Z axis. Okay. But anyhow, and this transform, there is a property for this to work with this transform. There is a property called transforms. Transform is a property. For this, we have a lot of methods are there. Uh, Translate is a method, rotate is a method, and skew, scale are the methods, guys, here. So by using these methods, how we can work with the thing. Translate. I want to translate the position from x-axis to y-axis. Rotate, scale, skew, and there is a finally matrix property also there. Matrix is a property. It will combine all the things. How we can work with it. Let me show you a small thing. So transition, transform, and animation. Right, these three properties if we can done, then we can go for media queries, and finally we can do a layout creation as well. Right, let us see the transform, how the transform property will work for us. Let me create a small HTML file, 2D. Let me save this as a 2d.html. I'm just saving the file. Now you can write yeah, body tag open, body tag close. In this, take a div and take a div. Let us design something so that we will get some clarity. Div tag open, div tag close. What happened? Div is open but didn't close. Right, you can see now. Div class equal to box or blocks, whatever it may be. Inside, I want to take one more div also. Let me take a div and a div tag open, div tag close. Simply, you can take it as a box class equal to box, box box. Okay. Let me do one thing, quick design for this style, style tag open, style tag close. Now you can see dot blocks dot blocks blocks. I want to set some height, height, height 400 pixels. Width, okay, 100% you can take. F1 is the background color. So now you can just check this. Internally, I have a box, right? Dot box. Just I want to design the box height, height 100 pixels. Width also 100 pixels. Border. Let me have some border. 1 pixel solid red border. Right. Let us see the preview of this program. What exactly our output will be there. Exactly. That is the main box. And the main box we have something. Let me do some padding for this main box. Padding. I'm writing 100 pixels padding for the main. Now you can check this. All the content was like this. You can see my intention is here. The box you are able to see now. This is, let me make this as a 4 pixels. Now you can see this is internal box. Okay. This is all the box. I want to translate the box. Translate, I mean, we can translate the box in x-axis and y-axis. So what is the property, for this box, we can write a property called transform is a property. Transform is a property. For this we have some methods, guys. The methods are going to be like this. Can you I'm list down the methods. Transform is a property. For this transform, trans, transform is a property. We have some methods are there. The methods are going to be translate is a method, right? We can use a rotate, rotate, rotate is a method. We can use a skew is a method. We can use a scale, SCAL, scale is a method. We have a method called matrix, matrix. Matrix is also a method we are having. Simply we have a method called matrix. So we can use any. So each and every property has its own behavior. So let us go for it. Now I'm writing translate, transform, translate. One by one we can write. Transform, translate. Translate is a method. Translate is a method. It have two parameters, x-axis and y-axis. Now you can see. Now I'm taking 0. 0 is x-axis. Now I'm taking this as a y-axis. Now you can see 400. I'm taking y-axis. This is. Now you can keep semicolon and you can check this. Now is it moving? Oh, I think I need to provide pixels here. Px and px. Now you can see x-axis is the same. Horizontal I don't want to move. If you can refresh it, now you can see it is the element is moving down 400 pixels from top. 400 pixels top, it is moved. Okay, now you can check this. Now you can make this as a 400 and 400. This is going to be 0 pixels only. Now you can see now it is going to be moved horizontally. It's going to be moved horizontally. So if you can remove 0 0, now it is going to be by default starting position. Exactly, this is the position of this. You can set it as a 300 by 300. Now you can see it will be moved diagonally. Diagonally the element will be moved something like this, but element is the position is changing because of the translate property. But I want to move this animatedly, slowly. I want to move from 0 pixels to 300 pixels. I want to move this position, that element from that position to this position. I want to take 5 minutes duration, sorry, 5 seconds duration. Within 5 seconds the element should be moved from 0 pixels to 300 pixels. For this we have to use animation or transition is a property. We will use all at a time, but let us talk about these shapes, then we can go for the thing, right? Okay, this is translate. Sometimes what you want to do, you want to work with only x-axis. Same translate is a property, but here we can write translate x, only x-axis. Right now you can see, you can provide this as a 500 pixels. Now you can see the element will be moved 500 pixels right side. Now you want to work with only y-axis, translate y. Now you can check this. This is going to be y-axis, 500 pixels at the bottom, it is there. So I mean, what I want to tell you, we have a translate is a method. The shorthand, this is translate having x-axis comma y-axis. If you want to set only x-axis, now we have a method translate x is the only method. In this only you have to pass the x-axis only. Translate y, you have to pass only y-axis. I mean pixels. In the y direction 200 pixels, in the x direction 300 pixels, something like this. So in this point of time it is all directions. Now it is going to be 300 pixels, or sorry, you can take 300 and you can take 200. You can use any one of your choice. So this is the shorthand property. You can use this shorthand property, or else you can use this also. But it is a simple thing. It is, we can use this. If you don't want x-axis, 0. If you want y-axis, set the value of the y-axis, that will be moved automatically to the same. Now you can see this is translate. Okay, now the next thing we are going to talk about rotate. Now we seen translate. Now I'm going to talk about the one more method called transform. Is one property, rotate. Rotate is a property. Now how can we work with the rotate property? What is this rotation? Generally rotation will always done in x-axis and y-axis. No, rotation will always done in degrees. I want to make this rotate into degree. Let me decrease this. Now you have to pass rotate is a method. In this I'm passing 45 degree, deg degree, 45 degree. Now you can see element was here now. Let me do one thing. Now this is the element at actual position. Now you can add the property 45 degree. Now you can check this. This is exactly a square. You can do one more thing. You can add some content inside of it, 3 4 or something I added. Now you can see the content is rotated 45 degrees, guys. Exactly, but I want to rotate this element slowly. Once page loaded, I want to rotate this element slowly. Yeah, what we want to do. So we have to go for transition or animation, whatever it may be, so that we will see. So this is rotated. Now you can up to 360 degrees. Now you can see you provided the degree. If you can provide minus 45 degree, then what is going to be happen? Clockwise direction. Now you can see it was reversed in this direction. Exactly. But if you can see animatedly, you will understand. Just keep it in mind how this is going to be done. Now here we can add this as a rotate x, rotate y also. Now you can check this. Rotate x means, okay, let me remove this first. Okay, this is actual thing. If you can write x direction rotation, now you can see the content will be rotate something like this. You may not understand this. When we are animating, definitely you will understand. When we are animating, definitely you will understand. Don't worry about it. Okay. So this is the transform. Right. Next one is going to be right. Next one is going to be rotate x and rotate y. Now you can check this y direction. This is going to be something like this y direction. Exactly how the y-axis, how the x-axis. I will show you properly when we are doing animation function, so that it will be easy for us. Okay, right. So this is the rotate x, rotate y. We have a property called scale. SCALE. Scale is a property. In this, the scale value is going to be, you can take 0. 0 is the actual value. Now you can see this is the actual. Oh, 0 means I'm not getting anything wrong. Scale. Can I give 2? Scale 2. Okay. Zoom level, guys. Actually, I think 1 I have to provide. I believe 1 I'm providing. Yeah, this is 1 means actual value. Now you can see I'm providing you 1.8. Now you can see here we can take decimals actually. Decimals also. Now you can see 1.8. Now you can take minus 1.8. Now you can see it will go. Oh, what happened? Scalar. Zoom in, zoom out, right? 1 minute. Let me check this. Actually, guys, zoom in, zoom out, I believe, right? Zoom in, zoom out effect, we can use the property called scale property. If I can give you negative value scale, okay, let me provide you not minus 0. Negative values are not required, I believe. I'm thinking 0.8. Okay, this is very down, I believe. 0.5. Now you can see this is now you want to make it zoom, you can write 1.5. I think you can see it is going to be zoom in, zoom out, but slowly it has to be get something like this that I will show you in an animated way. How can we make this element zoom in, zoom out automatically, guys? The content will be get updated automatically, right? So there is a property called skew. One more property called skew is a diagonal axis, right? Scale is for zoom in, zoom out. Rotation, you understand. Translate is for moving left side or right side the element. If you can do negative axis, left side will be moved. If you can give positive axis, it will give you right side. Y axis and x axis, that is translate. Now skew is going to be skew x, skew y. This is also skew property. Skew is also in degrees, but it is going to be diagonally. Now you can see I'm writing this into 45 DEG. Definitely you have to pass DEG. Now you can check this. It is going to be diagonal. It will be something diagonally skewing. Exactly, the shape will be like this. If you can set minus 45 degrees, now you can check this, it will be come like this direction skew. I mean diagonally it is going to be moved something like this. Is the skew shape exactly. And the same manner skew x, skew y also. Now you can do one thing. This is exactly skew x 45 degrees. Now you can see the same. If you can go with the skew y, now you can check this, it is going to be something like this, y-axis and x-axis direction. That is the skew y. And finally we have the property matrix is a property. Matrix is a combination of everything, guys, actually. So in the matrix we can pass everything. Matrix, what the matrix method contain, matrix method contain all the values of it. What I want to tell you exactly. 1 minute. Final method is matrix method. If you want to set, see, as of now in the transform property we are setting one method only, right? Either skew, either rotate. I want to set the skew and rotate both. I want to set a skew, rotate and translate also. Then in this point of time, so in the one method, one property, we cannot set multiple methods, but in this point of time we can use the matrix. Matrix is the combination of everything. Matrix, matrix. Now you can see matrix is a property. Scale x is the first parameter. We can pass scale x. After that skew y, I believe, skew y. After that is skew x. So 6 parameters we have to pass to this. scale y, and finally translate x, translate y. We have to provide translate x comma translate y. All 6 properties we have to provide. Now if you want to add all the properties at a time, so we have to use the matrix. No, I want to set only individual property, then you can go with the transform directly. We can go with anyone, so that is going to be works for you exactly. So this is all the matrix, but nothing. If you can go to 3D transformation, what is the meaning of 3D? Now you can see, I just want to tell you, nothing difference is there. Translate xv, translate is a method, the same method in available in, this is 2D. Okay, this is 2D. What we can pass here, we can pass x-axis, y-axis and z-axis. But if it is going to be 3D, so this is exactly 2D na, translate x plus translate y. Now you can check this, translate x, translate y. But if we can take the same as into 3D, it is going to become with one more axis. That's the only thing. This is going to be 3D and it is going to be translate z. That's the only thing. Rotate x, rotate y, rotate z. Rotate x, rotate y, rotate z. Same thing. Whatever the properties you are able to see, the same we will get into 3D transformation also. But one more axis is going to be added extra. That is z axis. Okay, right. So what I want to do tomorrow, by using this 2D transformations, how can we do animations? There is a property called transition, is a property. Transform, changing the shape of the element. Transition, animating the element. When you are hovering on the element, I want to animate it, sir. I want to rotate it, sir. When page loaded, I want to animate it. Right, for page loading animation we can go for animation property. On hover animations we can go for transition property. Let us see how can we work with these properties tomorrow.